Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. And if I sound rather despondent, it's because I am, and that's entirely down to the fact that just done a recording session. We made it to this point, and yeah. Then when I went back to rewatch it and make sure everything's all right, realised that while me headset is in fact plugged in, the microphone wasn't in the jack right, and there's no sound. Well, there's no commentary, at least. There's game sounds, but other than that, yeah. So basically, in two minds about whether that episode's even going to see the light of day, because while it's a good episode, we killed Capra, and we got this sweet thief hood and all the rest of it. We've done a few bits and pieces. 3 Griggs. Yeah, no commentary though, so yeah. I might put it up, I might not. If I don't, and you're like, right, okay, the last I saw he was in the Darkroot Garden, now why is he halfway through the depths? Then you know why. So yeah, and if I do put it up, I'll make it apparent that it has no sound, and yeah, so this entire playthrough has just been an exercise in me being really bad at recording videos. So so there we go. So hopefully, let's try and make this one a good one to make up for it. So we've done. We could go and take on the boss now if we were so inclined. But there are a few bits and pieces in the depths that I want to get first, and also while I'm here, I'm just gonna knock the sound down just a touch. Okay, lots of rats. Got a couple of them. As you can see, these can poison you, and that's bad. It's easily done if you let them get multiple hits on you, but there's also one hiding in this box, and he did actually get the hit off, the cheeky monkey. Oh yeah, we killed the giant rat last time with that plunging attack that was proper sweet, and we got the spider shield as well. So all in all, last time round was a really good episode, completely marred by my own ineptitude at plugging in a flipping headphone jack. So yeah. And I don't think there's... oh yes, okay, we can get through here. Right, now if memory serves, this should be lead on to... oh no, this is where we need to be, actually. So this is the reason why we don't want to take the boss on yet, because as you can see, there's another channeler down there, which, by the way, F all channelers forever. In fact, let's just get in there and give him it. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Right, okay. Let's not get in there and give him it. No, the reason you want to take him out is because it's the drag problem all over again. Whereas he buffs the rats and then they hit incredibly hard, and it's not fun. But yeah, that's obviously he just sits there and casts soul arrows, and if you ignore him and go straight in the boss fight, he's there just pinging away at you when you're trying to kill the boss. So we need to get rid of him first. But what we are going to do is ignore all these rats and just get on with it. Yeah, you just sit there. Right, that's great. Okay then, so I guess we use the bow, that's what we bought it for, wasn't it? To pull things one at a time without just rushing in headlong like a flipping idiot. You have one then. Ha! One more. Right. Okay. Well, I should have just done that the first time because that was far easier. And I entirely forgot about that. Oh, hello. Large titanite shard, very nice. Yeah, so hopefully that's the boss arena for the next boss, the Gaping Dragon, and it's pretty sweet. It's a very good fight, and it's a cool boss. Where does this lead? I think this just leads... Yeah, you better run. Oh! Let's go two-handed, because we haven't got a lot of room to fight. Okay, so like, yeah, this normally you'd... Oh well, we fell down anyway. And we need to get out of here. Oh, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Well, I wanted to be down here anyway, but not like this. These guys, the basilisks, this smoke that they breathe on you. Oh, okay, that can curse you. If your curse bar fills up. It's instant death. Instant death. And afterwards... Ooh, we need to move. Afterwards your HP gets halved permanently until you use a Purging Stone. And that can stack. So if you get cursed multiple times you can end up with very little HP. But we've come out of that alright. Because thankfully we hit hard enough to take them out in one hit. Yeah, so I did want to come down here anyway because there's a bit more loot to get. But yeah, I tried rolling over that hole, whereas really you should jump. And as you saw there, rolling does not work. I can hear one, which is like creeping me out. Also see these guys there. That's what happens if you let your curse meter fill up. End up like that guy. Okay, that's why I could hear them. Come on then. Right, back it up. In fact, what I need to do is not get like boxed in here. Move, 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 you crazy. Right. Right, one left. Right, we're good. We are good. Any more? Nope. We do get the Ring of the Evil Eye though, which is cool. Again, our rings are more or less set for the rest of the game now, but if you're having trouble keeping your HP topped off, then the Ring of the Evil Eye is a good shout. Restores a very small amount of health on each kill. I think it's like 10 HP maybe. But that seems low. Might be a bit more, might be 15. Right, well anyway, regardless, we've got pretty much everything we could ever want out of the depths now. So we're free to just kill the boss and go into Blighttown. Oh, there's one left. Totally didn't see you. Move, please. Do not fill up on me. Awful things. So I've now got to find my way back up. But I think it's just round here. Oh, did you drop something? Some humanity. Right, and yeah, we're back here. So last time when we slid down the thing there, where we could have fell into the abyss and we came right down the side here, this is where we ended up, same place. So we are carrying quite a lot in terms of souls, so maybe we should have a look at a quick cheeky rest, because we've got everything we need to now, so we can head straight back downstairs as soon as we want to take on the boss. So let's do that. Let's spend these souls lest we lose them, because everything's going alright so far. And I'm just waiting for something to go wrong, as is, you know. Okay, we can get to 18, right? That's nice. Now we can rock our Black Knight sword, right? And I'm kind of hoping. Okay, that's nice. A big thrust on the R2, the overhead chops as we used to. Rolling R1 is a big overhead chop. Is the running one still spinny? It is. It's very nice. Backstep and thingy is spinny. Backstep R2 is thrust. Oh no, it's a big uppercut, so that is actually a little different. Okay, that's just R2 anyway, so it must be forward and R2 is the... How did I get the thrust before? Is that running R2? Oh, that was one-handed. Yeah. So the thrust's the one-handed R2. Okay, good to know. Let's compare the damage. A little bit more, good. But we do have a couple of Titanites to upgrade this with, if I remember rightly. We don't want to go that way. We want to drop down here. Oh, honestly, right, I'm so salty about last time, just my headphone jack not even being connected. Like, it's such an amateur move as well. Not that I consider myself a seasoned professional or anything, but you know, excuse me. Gonna deal with these. Normally I'd just ignore them because they're quite slow, but let's see how much the R2 hits for. 200 R2, 59. That's quite a lot on these, considering they're very resistant to physical damage. Right. Yeah, because I want to talk to this guy in here, and even though they are very slow, they will wander over and make a nuisance out of themselves.
Aye, Siobhan, good day to you. I'm Donald of Zenith. I'm just a peddler of sort. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them. I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
So, you know what, actually, something else I feel like I need to recap, because, you know, headphones, is I made the decision not to bother with faith or intelligence, and I was just going to go straight for pyro, and that's because pyromancy doesn't require any stat investment, so I figure the stat investment that I would spend on faith or intelligence I'll just pump elsewhere, and we can just use resins. but I'm reasonably certain you can't use resins on the Black Knight weapons. So that would probably be a reason to upgrade the Claymore over that. But you know, we can have more than one weapon, so we'll just do that. This guy sells his own armour at the moment.
I'm afraid.
But
Well, that is a shame. But no, come back again. I'm always a Vic. Not every trade was meant. There'll be more in store for us someday, sometime.
Right, okay, Donald, right. Now after this, he'll go back to somewhere near Firelink, and his thing is that he sells all the boss armour. So when we kill certain bosses, if they have armour sets associated with them, we can then buy them off him for a lot of souls, but you know, we can then do that. Good luck. Yeah, so like up there is where the channeler was, and if we hadn't killed him when we take on this boss, he'd be pinging soul arrows off us, and it would be awkward. In fact, let's see. No, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? The whole gold pine resin thing. Yeah, so it's greyed out, so I can't actually buff this weapon with it. But you know, that's fine. Fine. Let's use our claymore then, and we'll use some gold pine resin and try and just absolutely murk the boss. So hopefully this goes cleanly, because I could do with a win after, you know, yet another setback. Right, let's go. And we get a cutscene this time. Great. I love this boss though. I mean, it's easy, like, but it's just one of those things that where like your first time through the game, until you start learning like patterns and things and general sort of do's and don'ts, this guy is like can be difficult because he's just got such a massive HP pool, and if you get hit a lot and you exhaust your Estus, like there's a good chance, you know, he'll just outlast you. But once you know what you're doing, he's a piece of cake. But look at that. Right. Let's buff our claymore and we'll go uptown. So what we want is we want him to do his running attack. Yeah. Then when he's finished, and we just get in and oh, alright. So we're getting some good damage off here. Now we'll get out of the way because he folds himself over and he'll I don't have words. I do not have words. That actually, that attack does exactly the same amount as the Black Knight sword. Let's just shot that on because we're not going to keep using gold pine resin. Yeah, that is crazy because I've been hit with that attack on my off-camera character, who's a mage by the way, and is wearing like a flipping robe. Okay, he's wearing the sorcerer's gear, which doesn't have the same defensive qualities that what we're wearing has, and yet I've been hit with that tail swipe, and I don't understand how that managed to like literally take me from more or less 100 to 0. That did way more than I expected. But you know, it's at this point it's just par for course, isn't it? Like, want a nice, easy, smooth recording session, but it just doesn't happen, does it? It's got to be something we've seen this cutscene now, so we can just nice. Okay, let's try this again, but you know, not be shit this time. It does illustrate though a good Dark Souls concept, which is don't be greedy. Okay. See, that did half health, which is fine. It is a boss after all. okay, this is what you want. You bait that, he runs forward, then you go and chop him. Can we take his tail? I can't remember if we get something for taking his tail. I should really start dodging that. Or at least blocking it, you know what I mean? I have such a blind spot for that attack, apparently. Right, can you just lean forward, thank you. Now, if you'd like to have a little jog over to this side of the arena, so I can keep hitting your tail, that would be marvellous. Okay, Dragon King Great Axe can get something for attacking his tail. And let's see you do that flipping pain in the neck tail swipe now. Okay, so right, come on, do your big chomp attack. I mean, look at the design of it though, it's crazy, like his head's actually bent over his spine there. Keep ourselves topped up. Oh, look, not quite the same, is it, without a tail? Yeah, you keep doing that. That's fine. You can have one of them. That big flying attack, that's one that you don't want to try and block. Oh. But it's going relatively smoothly, this. Oh, this is the sicky attack, isn't it? Yeah, we don't like the sicky attack. So we're just going to outrange that. There we go. This is completely the wrong time to pick this up, but we're going to. So that's where you get the standard leather set, if you weren't starting as a warrior. Off him while he's going for his run. It's daily constitutional. Okay, we'll get out of there. Because even though he's only got a fraction left and it would have only took 2 hits, that's where you die. Guaranteed. Whenever you get greedy and you go for more than you should, that's when you get pegged. As it is. There we go. Done. Second time's the charm. And we get the key to Blighttown, which we need to get into the top end of Blighttown. But as I mentioned in the last episode, which of course nobody heard, is you don't even need to come through the depths to what are you doing? Why? Honestly, man. Yeah, you don't even need to come into Blighttown from that way. You can go into New Londo, through the gate, into the Valley of the Drakes, and there's like a shortcut there that you can take to go into the bottom end of Blighttown. Well, it's not the bottom end, it's the other end. But yeah, so a lot of people just do that and they don't even bother with the depths or like at all. But you know, I'm gonna have a cheeky sit down here. And I'm trying to think about the easy way back to Firelink. Because I'd like to talk to Laurentius and get... and get a pyro flame. Can I run through here without all them falling on me? I mean, if you walk through, I know they fall on you, but can I make it if I run? Is the question. Is this the quick way? Right, well that is just rude. Right, so we're gonna run back to Firelink. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, okay. Leave me alone, all of you. Don't care. Leave me alone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Okay, we're out. And we can head back to Firelink. By this lovely shortcut. No, I don't want any of your moss. I'm thinking I'm not going to put that middle segment up because it's kind of pointless. It's just me playing the game. There's no commentary. Don't push me off the edge. That's just rude. 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 Oh, you. Oh, lucky. Okay. Excuse me. Stop it. Hello, Griggs. Yeah, and we talked to Griggs, and he was like, yeah, I'm great, thanks. And I mentioned that that's his dialogue because he doesn't offer to teach us sorcery if we have less than 10 intelligence. If we do have 10, then it's like, oh yeah, I can teach you sorcery. You have, you know, the aptitude for it. But we don't. We're opting to remain stupid and learn to conjure fire from our hands instead, because that's far cooler.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swarm, so I can use my hands with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find magic's gonna save you.
See here, like, because he starts off by saying I could teach you, right? If you're not paying attention, people say like, oh yes, you know, thinking like that. But when he says, do you find them unsavoury, you've got to answer no.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Thank you. One pyromancy flame. Yeah, because there's a bit of a stigma attached to pyromancy.
From the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
I love Laurentius' voice actor. Right, okay, so purchase item. Let's start. Okay, before we do that...
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go all alone.
See, he's such a nice guy. He's so lovely. We've got 8 attunement, so this is what I want to have a look at. No. Yes. Attunement slots 0. So it's a good job we saved our souls because... excuse me, sorry Laurentius, I'll be back with you in a minute, right after I level up. We're going to have to put some slots into attunement so we can actually... Do we have enough to get 2? We do. Right, we'll do that then. That seems fair. And I don't have a lot of money left, which I am going to need some to buy spells, so let's crack into our consumable ones that we don't seem to have. There we go, one of these. 2,000? I don't know how much things cost. Should I just pop the lot? No, I don't want to drop them, that's crazy talk. Let's just have these and we'll keep the tiny ones because they don't really offer that much.
Pleased to see you safe, as always. If you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy.
Right. So we can modify it, we can upgrade it, and all that does is it increases the scale and the magic adjust, which is how much damage it does. So we do want to start pumping that up, but we need spells to cast in the first place. 8,000? 8,000 for Fire Orb, wow. Oh, that's Fire Orb, not Fireball. Fireball's the cheaper one, isn't it? Yeah, Fire Orb's good. We do want Fire Orb. But for now, I think we're going to stick to Fireball and Combustion, because they're nice and cheap. And we'll get Fire Orb a bit later on. And we'll spend the rest on upgrading our Pyromancy Flame. And all you need for this is souls. There's no Titan Ice associated with it, which is good. And we've managed to +4 it there, which is nice.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
Don't you worry, mate, I will. Right, so we're going to shot that in our other hand. Yeah, that's the spider shield we picked up. We picked up in the depths. That you may or may not see, depending on whether I put that other footage up. Okay. So now we need to attune our spells, which we need a bonfire for. 1 and 2. Combustion's cool, like, because especially in PvP, because you can use it to pressure people who are just turtling. Because, like I say, more shields don't have a good fire resistance thing, so you can just kind of get up in the grill and do that if they're just blocking a lot. Fireball is as you'd expect. Chuck a fireball. Great. Right. So, what have we got to do? We've got to head into Blighttown. That is that's an episode in and of itself. So I tell you what, let's just leave it there, because to be honest I'm feeling a bit not burnt out, but just like just over it. I'm over it. I'm over things going wrong with recording. I'm over of bosses making us look like a pudding. Because even though like I haven't really shown it yet, I'm not terrible at this game once I get going, but you know, I can just see it now. People are going to be like, methinks the lady doth protest too much. But yeah. Oh, look at that, we've got a nice bit of blood splatter on our sword now. That's cool. Hey John, have a look. Yeah. Don't worry, mate, your turn's coming. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and yeah, we'll do some more another day. We'll head into Blighttown. People kind of hate like Blighttown. People hate Blighttown when you first go there, and I don't really hate it. I think it's like, it's cool. It is. It's tedious in parts, right? But like the design and the atmosphere is really cool. So yeah, it's good. It's good. But we'll say that next time. Anyway, this is me signing off, and I'll actually do that this time while I've still got time. So thank you for watching. If you're still with me at this point, then thank you, because I wouldn't be. So until next time, thank you, and I'll see you again.